Hello, this is Lavinia, here to discuss Ranger's Offspring. I thought this may be of interest to prospective clients interested in Ranger's future kids and for history purposes. Ranger is a very quiet dude. You hardly know he's around. He is polled with blue eyes and has produced some beautiful kids for us. He is a gentleman on the stanchion, very gentle, never tries to fight having his feet trimmed. Ranger always has a great famacha. This past fall, we brought him up next to the does to see when they came into heat, and I sure did enjoy admiring him all the time from the kitchen window. Ranger has good milk genetics in his lineage. His half-sister, who belongs to a goat friend, easily obtained her milk star, and Ranger has a daughter who received her milk star as well. Hopefully, another daughter will receive hers this year too. A couple of years ago, he ran a fever in the summer. We knew because he stopped eating, as he is a big round boy. Of course, we had the vet out to see what was causing his temperature. The vet couldn't find anything wrong with his blood work or kidney functions and tried several antibiotics, but nothing seemed to help. Then I remember talking with a goat friend, Carla, one day, and she told me, if I ever had a sick goat, have the vet check for tick illness. So I spoke to our vet about it, and she changed up his antibiotic for tick infections, and bingo, that cured him. He's been back to his quiet self ever since. Today, we have one doe tomboy on the farm from Ranger, and she is just as healthy as him and looks a lot like him. You know, one of us healthy girls. You'll see her later in this video. Ranger is an F7 registered through the Miniature Dairy Goat Association, or MDGA. He was born on February the 20th, 2019. He is G6S normal by testing. He's 26 inches tall, and his buck-doe ratio is 7-8. 7 bucks, 8 does. Now let's get Ranger's Offspring started. In 2020, Beth had triplets by Ranger, his very first kids. They were this beautiful light cream color and the prettiest kids I'd ever seen. There was 2 bucks and 1 doe, who we retained and named Cinderella. Cinderella freshened for us in 2022 with buck-doe twins, the same beautiful color as her. The doe, however, was moon-spotted as they were by Hawthorne. Cinderella went to live in Pennsylvania with Joanna, and she freshened for her in 2023 with buck-doe twins. Joanna worked hard and was able to obtain Cinderella's milk star with a score of 99. 4.5% butterfat, and 9.2 pounds of milk. The udder pick above was her second freshening with Joanna. The first kids from Beth by Ranger were so cute, we repeated for 2021. She had triplets again, 1 buck and 2 does. We retained the cute little girl top right and named her Pink because of her cute pink nose. Pink freshened for us in 2023 with buck-doe twins by Night. They were beautiful kids. We have Night here on the farm, and Pink and her doeling went to New Jersey to Red Juniper Homestead. Pink freshened for Red Juniper in 2024 with buck-doe twins. Above is her second freshening udder courtesy of Red Juniper. In 2020, Brandy had Ranger's second set of kids, buck-doe twins. We still have the doe, Zuzu, and she is just a lovely doe. The buckling went to West Virginia and is having beautiful kids for his new farm. We also have Holly Dolly here, who is a whoopsie by the buckling. Dolly is a beautiful doe in general appearance and had a very nice first freshening udder this year, 2024. That was a good cross. Brandy's buckling with Santorini. Sometimes accidents work out great. Here is Zuzu, and she freshened 2022 with triplets, one buckling and two dolings. We still have one doling who is Mary Mary. Hopefully we can freshen Mary in 2025. I was just thrilled with Zuzu's first freshening udder. Eventually, when we get through all our does who need to freshen for the first time, we can freshen Zuzu again. We're old, so we don't like to have more than 3 does freshen in a year. This number just works out good for our arrangements here at the farm and makes all the chores easier on us. In 2021, Charm had triplets by Ranger, 2 dolings and 1 buckling. We have 1 doling here, Tomboy, who freshened this year, 2024, with a single doling by Hawthorne. Charm's buckling, top middle picture, was really nice. He had a great front end assembly. The folks that have him never kept in touch, and I wish they had so I could see what he looks like now. I also have not had any updates on the black doling top right from her new owners. This is Tomboy, and she had a beautiful doling this year by Hawthorne. We have other kids with this cross of Ranger and Hawthorne kids, and they all have the most level top lines. It's a good cross. Tomboy's udder has gotten a little lopsided with a single doling, so we haven't taken field pics yet. This pic was when she was just a few days fresh. I feel Ranger helped improve her rear udder height, her orifice output, and lateral attachments. Ranger also passes on the soft, pliable udders, and this year, Tomboy wins this award. Her udder is like putting your hand in a bag of marshmallows. Even though she doesn't have the longest teeth, she is just so soft it is effortless to milk her. We will get field pics of her udder once we get it evened up some, and it's getting there. That cute little girl is getting better at nursing from both sides. This is Iggy, Charm's 2020 doling, who had twin bucklings by Ranger. These were blue-eyed boys who were brightly covered in white highlights, just like their dam and grand dam. They both had great breed character and were built with nice general appearance. These bucklings went to North Carolina, and I have not had any updates from their owner. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video of Ranger's offspring. Ranger will have 2024 kids available out of Buttons.